Hey buddies, I've got 2 of them done. 1, 2, and they're not done. I'm gonna refine them. I can already see some places where I want to refine them. But yeah, just using the lines of my eyes. You know what, really, I'm being kind of dumb here. I need to clue you guys in on how uncool I really am. I don't think it's uncool at all, to be safe. What I tend to do is I set up a few fans and just make sure I got fresh air running across my work. These are extra things I keep around just so that I can prop up cameras and other stuff. Oh, here's some paperwork I don't want to blow away. And here is a wireless keyboard. That's probably not good to get dusty. And so then also when you're using rotary tools, you guys need to know that I do care about that. And so when I did them on this side, it was easier because I'm right-handed to hold it with one hand and establish my cut. This side is giving me a little bit of trouble because I'm right-handed and I do not want to put the wheel well in with my left hand. So I'm going to take something with weight and set it on top of that. And I've opted for a bucket of nails, a bucket of drywall screws, my favorite kind of screw. And I'm also going to remove this grip tape backer, and I'm going to insert a piece of carpet, which I think will help to keep the whole situation from moving quite the same. See if I can lay this in. See if I can lay this in here. Yeah. Let me pull it out. Okay, through my first layer. Second layer revealed. Second layer. And into my third layer. All right, now I'm going to bevel out on an angle a little bit. And that's a 3-layer wheel well. All right. Now on these wheel wells, I'm seeing I can't just simply leave a totally square edge there. I'm going to have to come back and do that. But this is a Lou Ross wheel well. It's going to be a lot more simple and a little bit more exactly oriented to where your wheel hits. But I feel like in this world where so little goes the way you plan, I'm going to ship this out to my dear friend, and he's going to put his trucks on, and I'll have missed the mark. And he's going to be like, wow, all that waiting for nothing, and I just can't do any better. That was a huge part of this, was just coming to that place of acceptance. Here we go, last wheel well before refining. Okay, second layer revealed. Third layer revealed. And then buff it out, angle it out. Oh, this one got a little messy. Got a little messy. Not. Got a little messy on that one. I'm not pleased with that, but that is still not horrible. I'm going to wind up beveling these out in the post sanding. Here, look at the messy one. It doesn't have as nice a profile on it as the others do, but I think I'm going to wind up playing with a little more angle on the. You know what? Sometimes if it ain't broke, you don't fix it though, right? Sometimes you just can't cut your log. That's down to third. That's down to third. That's down to third, and this one down to third. All right, now I'm gonna do something a little tricky. I'm gonna lay in this way. Lay in that way. I don't mind that, that looks okay to me. So what I did here is I laid in, accidentally spat on the board. I laid in another angle that way. And I'm gonna do that with each one of these right now. I'm gonna reach over this way and lay in a bevel here. Okay, here's one. Two. Oh, I don't mind. I think those look kind of good. Wow, I didn't expect to have anything quite that handsome come out of it. All these months of picking the brains of my woodworking friends, trying to find a way to make these without feeling like a schmo. But I guess feeling like a schmo is the new being a cool guy. These didn't go terribly badly. I don't mind them. Of course, I'm going to work a little bit of a. You guys are here. This is the first set of wheel wells that I've done with any real intention to discover how to make wheel wells, and I'm not gonna do much more because that's how you get in trouble. So I'm done. That's it. I tried jig making. I tried everything I could to keep from just doing a bunch of fackin measurements, and I wound up just doing the measurements. After all these months, I was picking the brains of my woodworker friends. I was in a wood shop just I think it was the night before last. It's standing there saying, "Hey, I have to wheel well a deck, and I want to just not. I don't want to just wheel well it. I want to, get it right. This is not perfect, and that bothers me. But this is a good example of some time that not being perfect really shut me down. It shut me down emotionally because I deeply care about what comes out of this workshop. I care more about what comes out of this workshop than I care about how fast it comes out of this workshop. And I have trained other people how to make skateboards. More than 4 people have learned how to make skateboards, but I haven't had anyone who's learned to make skateboards from me stay here and work with me. I don't think I want that anymore. I used to think that was mission 1. Mission 1 is to equip and empower people. I still value that very deeply. But here I am. It's time for us to do the final beveling on this, and like I said before, it is with some disappointment and humility that I have to admit that I have not overperformed in regard to this make. I've got a 240 grit on here right now. I'm going to pull that off. I'm going to put on an 80 grit just to bevel down. You put on an 80 just to bevel in and to remove some of these, to remove all of this paint here. Good. So I'm up to power. First, I'm going to take off my lines. Here, let me move you guys down so you can see. Take off my marking lines, take off the paint scuff. Okay, so we're looking nice and blonde here. Then marking line here. One last paint scuff. Okay, that's an 80. So the deck is clean. Deck is clean. Wheel wells are rough. And now I'm gonna 240 grit, but first I'm gonna 80 out. Just gonna run a buff on those edges. I'll have to turn this on. Oh, it's off. That's right. I turned it off there. There we go. There we are. I'm gonna just 80 buff the edges. Here. Now, they look a lot less sharp. They are, I mean, I really hope I nailed it on these, but I also think maybe I didn't. Now a 240 grit, just to smooth it. I really like the 240 grit. It makes it pretty. Oh, that's just beautiful. I really like that. All right, now I'm going to check the top. The top is already sealed and done. This is order number 00216. And it's ready for dusting, and it's ready for its graphics now. And I kind of have to admit a certain sense of defeat. In regard to this, because I allowed myself to chicken out so hard on this make, trying to find the secret way to do this right, where I'm taking away as little of the deck as possible. My first commitment is to strength. Having grown up in the Hudson Valley in New York, and only a bicycle shop selling decks, and now the skate shops are closing left and right. I really care if the deck is durable. I really do. And I think if I'm not making durable decks, I don't want to make decks. And so removing wood, especially removing wood along the brake line of a deck, is like, that's not my favorite thing to do. But I get it. People want wheel wells, and wheel wells are super cool. What you got is some hand dug wheel wells here, done by hand and eye, by a guy who cries when he gets it wrong, but who cares and will back it. I sure will. I don't cry when I get it wrong. I cry when I see a kid get bullied and everyone's cool with it. That really bugs me. That always will bug me, always has bugged me, and I'll never be a bigger man than that. But here's this one. It's going into paint today. I got to jump off of here. Thank you, everyone, for accompanying me through what has been a far too long process. Next time I do wheel wells, I'm going to dig them in. It'll be like a probably $25 upcharge for wheel wells, and plus you're gonna, I don't know, let's see how they work out. They might be right on. I love all you guys, and I hope that you have a great day. And as usual and always, hi Mom, I love you.